Hello everyone, Fanta here. You're watching Fantavision, and today, well, yesterday, was the Nintendo Direct. And if you for some reason haven't watched it, let's talk about it. So, I was pretty hyped about this, and of course Nintendo being Nintendo, announced it, what, like the day or two before it came out? I think it was the day before it came out. Whatever. They're terrible. Well, yeah, they're terrible with announcing things in the future, which is one of the complaints I have. And I was going to save this for the end of the video. But it's a bit frustrating as a fan of the series to constantly be teased and just shat on by various games that obviously the fan base doesn't care about. I mean, it's been like, God, I don't even know how long it's been since the last Animal Crossing game. Real Animal Crossing game. I'm not talking about designing homes. I'm not talking about throwing dice for like a really boring board game. I'm talking about a real Animal Crossing where you can go fishing and you have a house and you pay your mortgage and you work. This doesn't sound like fun, but the series is so much fun. And I know a lot of people haven't gotten into the series, and I get that. It's not for everyone, but if you give it a chance and you just kind of throw yourself into the world, I don't know, it becomes really addictive. And especially with the newer titles, because you're a mayor and you're doing so. Anyway, that's not what this is about. They didn't announce a date. They didn't do anything with Animal Crossing. Really frustrating. Really frustrating. Let's move on, though. I'm not going to stay on that for too long. Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. I wasn't expecting a new Zelda game. Technically, this isn't a new Zelda game, but obviously it looks completely different from the Game Boy Color one that I have not played. Really happy that I'm going to have a chance to play this game in a higher fidelity. The graphics look... I don't know how I feel about the graphics completely yet. I mean, I'm sure you've seen them. I mean, they're high quality. They're unique. It's got that Nintendo feel to it. It really does. I'll give it a shot. Okay. I'm not super duper hyped for it. This does not look like a $60 game, and I know it's going to be. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that. And that's fine if you disagree with me. It really is. But I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be worth the $60. I'm sure it's going to be a phenomenal game. And everybody that's booing me right now is probably in the future going to go, "Hey, Fanta, remember when you said that new Zelda game wasn't going to be worth $60, you idiot?" I know. I don't know. It just looking at it, it doesn't really excite me. I am looking forward to playing it. I will probably buy it day one, and I will enjoy it, and I'm going to stream it, and it's going to be probably a lot of fun. I don't know. I just want a new Zelda game. Is that really too much to ask for? I want new stuff. New stuff. So, speaking of new stuff, Super Mario Maker 2 on the Switch. Finally, I've been saying Super Mario Maker needs to be on the Switch. Thank God it's not just a port. Thank God. When I first saw the game, before they announced it was the second one, before they started showing all the new features, I was like, oh no. Cool, it's going to be in the system, but I really don't want to buy it. I already own the game. It's the second one. They're adding new stuff. They're adding new content. The game looks phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to playing all of your guys' crazy creations. I'm looking forward to the crazy live streams, the expletives, the anger, the excitement. I'm so excited for this game. However, they need to fix the way they do this. I want to be able to share my levels easier. Because right now, on the Wii U, it was a pain in the ass. Sucked. It was awful. Make it better. Do it better. Make it easier to find levels. Make everything just easier. That's it. Don't make the game easier. That's fine if it's difficult. And it's going to be. A lot of levels are going to be extraordinarily difficult. That's fine. But the way you publish levels, the way all of that interaction happens, needs to be streamlined. Make it better. Find a way to do it. I don't know how they're going to make it better. They've already kind of screwed up the whole ecosystem on the Switch with the terrible friend system. No real invites to games. I mean, kind of. There's no voice chat. There's all these features that are missing that we need, but hopefully I can invite people and send people my levels. Hopefully all of our friends will be in the game and we can send them the levels we've created. Because that just makes so much more sense. It would help the community so much. I would love to play these levels with my friends, make a level, send it to my friend. I don't want to have to type in some long-ass crazy code. It's not a Super Nintendo. It's a Switch. This is the HD area of gaming. I'm not putting a... Well, I am putting a cartridge in. Oh. Anyway, I'm super excited. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. You're like a professor or something. There's 3 different nations. It looks really interesting. The graphics look really good. I'm excited to play another Fire Emblem game. I really like the series. I don't know the whole lore about it. It's just... I guess the lore is different in every game, isn't it? So it's different in this one. 3 new houses. You're in your own kind of like neutral faction and you're like training your students. And I didn't completely follow what they were talking about in the trailer. I watched the trailer twice. I'm still a little bit lost about what's going on. It seems like all the houses fight at some point and your recruits could die. And they do have that permanent death feature in those games. And they've got a really interesting level up mechanic and evolution and gear and how you build your party and how you build your characters and you form relationships between your party, and they can, at least in the last one, they can have like kids, and the kids were like insanely powerful if you picked the right people to mate, so you could do this horrible like new eugenics type thing. It was a fun game. Liked it a lot. Looking forward to the new one, and especially for the Switch. It'll be fun to have those kind of graphics on the TV and on the go. I always say that. I love that. That's why Super Mario Maker 2 is just perfect for the Nintendo Switch. It's so perfect. I hope they release some sort of like tablet pen for it. A stylus, that's the name of that. Haven't used one in forever, so I forgot what it was. It'd be cool if there was some sort of stylus that came with the game to make it even easier to make levels. I'm sure using your finger works well, but it'd be nice to have the precision of a stylus and not get my screen full of my fingerprints. I don't know about you guys, but it frustrates me. Smash Bros. Updates. It's like Smash 3.0 or something. It's like, Smash Bros. Update coming soon in spring. We'll tell you then. Okay, cool. I'm glad you told us that there's a Smash Bros. Update. I wish you told us what the update was, but that's fine. Whatever. I'm not going to get too upset about that. New game by Platinum Games, which is going to be a Switch exclusive. The graphics look pretty phenomenal. Honestly, the gameplay looks crazy. Looks absolutely crazy. There's just robots and swords, and it's just this crazy. I thought it was Xenoblade Chronicles X2 or something, the way it looked. Really interesting. Platinum Games makes a lot of very unique games, so I'm really excited to see what this game has going for it. It does have a demo, but I haven't played it yet. I don't have time. But I did have time to play a couple games of Tetris 99 just because of how fast that game is. My lord, that is fun. Honestly, it is a Tetris... Oh my god. It is a Tetris Battle Royale game. I'm going to let that sink in for a minute. Yeah. Tetris Battle Royale. I'm sure a lot of people that are watching this and haven't heard about it yet, for some reason, are groaning, or they're still groaning after they heard about it. Honestly, it's free. There's no microtransactions. There's no way of it making money at all. You just have to be a Nintendo Online subscriber. That's the only caveat, which makes sense because it's only online. So obviously, you need Nintendo Online to play it. Anyway, it's neat. If Nintendo starts getting brand new games, if they start getting new exclusive games for their online service just for having it, kind of like, well, Xbox and PlayStation Plus don't really have exclusive games for that, but they do give you free stuff. And if Nintendo starts giving us more free stuff for this Nintendo Switch online subscription, which right now is just a ripoff and doesn't really justify its cost at all, I'll be a little bit happier. But Tetris 99, if you've got Switch Online, download it right now. It's free. There's no microtransactions at all. It's a ton of fun. There's really nothing I can say negative against it. I wish there was a little bit of customization, but that's it. I don't know. I've been playing a ton of Tetris Effect, I believe is what it's called. Love Tetris Effect. It's really peaceful, but really intense at the same time. And it's, I don't know why I'm talking about Tetris. Oh, man, Tetris, whatever. But Tetris 99, highly recommended. Highly entertaining and very difficult, my lord. If you have a bunch of people focusing on you at once, you're toast. You're so toast. And I have yet to figure out how you get number one besides just, I don't know. You gotta slow down your entire life somehow to beat these people, because the blocks are moving fast and they're putting a bunch of blocks underneath you and they're constantly raising you towards the top and you're freaking out. Lots of fun. Download it now. Captain Toad has free co-op update. That's awesome. That's just awesome. I don't know what else to say about that, but that's pretty cool. Free Captain Toad co-op update. I'm assuming it's couch co-op. I don't remember if it was online or not, but if it is couch co-op, that might push me to buy the game when it goes on sale. I'm still not buying the game for full price. I still have it for the Wii U, and I still have barely played it. But in co-op, it sounds like a fun game to sit down with your friend and kind of chill and just play through it. That's great. That's wonderful. More free content, the better. Speaking of free content, kind of skipping ahead here on my list that I have, Starlink is adding more free Star Fox content. That's awesome. That's the only reason I bought Starlink. I haven't opened it yet, of course, but I'm glad that they're taking the best Star Fox game as of late and adding more Star Fox content to it, because they know they're at Ubisoft. That's the reason people bought it. There's a reason that the game, even the Switch version's gone down to like 20, 25 bucks. From what I've seen in the gameplay of my buddy playing it, it looks like so much fun. You can upgrade your weapons, you can fly around, you're blowing stuff up, you're playing a Star Fox. The new one you play is Star Fox's Team. Just great. I'm super excited to play it. Also, they're coming out with a couple of ports here, and I'm looking down at the list, which is unprofessional as hell, but whatever. There's the Hellblade port. That's cool, you know, whatever. I'm not going to ever knock having more ports on the Switch. It means these companies care enough to port their game to it. I'm personally not going to play pretty much any of these games that are being ported. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. That's like the most boring Assassin's Creed. Why did we get that one? If it was Black Flag, I would happily play that through again. However, the frame rate from the trailer made Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered look terrible. Maybe I'm the only one that saw that, but from what I saw, the frame rate is not good in the Switch for that game. And that's an old game, so I don't think they probably did a great remaster job. If you guys remember the Ezio trilogy, they don't have a great track record of porting Assassin's Creed games or remastering them. That guy's face will forever be in my nightmare. Unravel 2 is coming to the Switch. That really weirded me out. I'm pretty happy about it because I like Unravel and it just feels like a Nintendo game. It also feels kind of like a Sony game if you think about Little Big Planet, and they're kind of yarn people. But that's really interesting because I thought Unravel was an Xbox exclusive. And I'm pretty sure they had the exclusive thing at E3 for that game. So maybe it's a timed exclusive, maybe it's just because Xbox and Nintendo are kind of holding hands now. They're buddies. They're good buddies. They've got Xbox Live on the Switch, which means you can get like achievements for playing games that are also on the Xbox on the Switch, which is really interesting. Like you can get Minecraft achievements or something like that. I don't know what exactly it means. I was going to make a video about it, but then I didn't research it and I wasn't here. Mortal Kombat 11, another game that I'm happy is coming to the Switch. I'm happy that these other developers are treating it with respect, and they're giving the Switch a copy of it. That's great. I'm not going to buy it for the Switch, though. It's simply not going to run better. The graphics are not going to look better. You know what? I might buy it when it's dirt cheap for the Switch because that would be a dope game to play on the go. That's how I look at a lot of these games. How is it going to play on the go and how is it going to look? I think it's going to look like a great portable game. On the TV, though, it's not going to be the PS4. It's not going to be the Xbox One. But it'll be interesting to see how comparable it is to those other games. I know Doom and Wolfenstein 2, they did suffer from a lot of frame issues, and the graphics really weren't amazing. But on handheld, those experiences were great. Just because of that fact that you can play it portable, I am excited for that game to come to the Switch. I want to rip people's heads off on the go. Just saying. I'm not a huge fan of Dragon's Quest. Or Dragon Quest? What did I put? Dragon Quest. I've never played any of them. I think I played a little bit of Rocket Slime or something like that on the DS. And it was a fun enough game. The series looks like a lot of fun. I have the Dragon's Quest Dynasty Warriors game on the PS4, I believe. But I don't know. I just never got into the series for some reason. It looks like a lot of fun. And the one that's coming for the Switch looks great. I think it's a port, I believe. And then there's like Dragon's Quest Builders 2. Those games look like fun. I don't know what to say about them. I have never played them, but they honestly do look like a lot of fun. So I'm really excited for those when they're cheap. Rune Factory 5. I've again heard of Rune Factory. I've seen some of it being played. It's basically the anime version of like Harvest Moon, which is already kind of, sort of, it's not really anime. It's just cutesy. So this is like the anime version of Harvest Moon. It looks fun enough. I'm not going to play it though. I mean, I'll just play Stardew Valley. I don't want to get married in some game. I guess you can get married in Stardew Valley too. I don't know. It's got that like anime art style, which is fine. I know Fire Emblem does too, but just something about that game. Maybe it's fun. I don't know. I'm not going to judge it from how it looks. I'm sure it'll be great. People make fun of me for... Nobody makes fun of me for Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is amazing. If you don't like it, you're wrong. Those are all the games that were announced that I remember, at least, at the Nintendo Direct. And I'm sure I missed a couple. There were quite a few. There's one about boxes, and there's the Undertale game. But those didn't interest me as much. These are the ones that really interested me, the ones I'm going to look out for. I'll probably try Rune Factory 5 at some point when it's like 20 bucks. That's what I do with a lot of game series. If I don't know anything about it, I'll wait till it hits a really low price, and then I'll buy it to try it out, give it a shot, so I kind of have an idea of what that series is like. That's also why I don't really beat very many games, is because I keep playing all the games. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you guys are really looking forward to down in the comments. If you guys are just as disappointed as I am that there's no Animal Crossing announcement, what the hell? And as always, have a fantastic day. See you guys. It's from Tales from Retail video. It's good. It's pretty good. That beer grew on me. Yeah, Nintendo Direct wasn't bad. A little bit disappointing. I was hoping that I don't know, Pikmin, maybe a Metroid Prime trilogy, maybe a new Donkey Kong. I don't know. It was good, honestly. I'm not gonna complain. It was good. A lot of new stuff. Luigi's Mansion, though. I mean, come on. Something. Give us something. A little bit. I don't know. It was fine.